We're seeing in the region is sort of Beijing's master plan to control, to break the back of...
Now, I hoped that beginning sequence sparked an interest. A very warm welcome to the channel. My name is James. This is the James N. Cooper Show. I'm based in Cambodia in Southeast Asia, and I've been living in Asia for over 30 years. New haircut, feel great. What's happening in the northwest of China in the area of Xinjiang? Well, let me show you first of all what the Chinese government wants for you to think what's happening and how wonderful Xinjiang, the province of Xinjiang in China, is. And this has actually worked, these promotional videos, and many people go to Xinjiang on a vacation during the winter or summer because it is very beautiful and it is the size of Turkey. And they're doing this to hide this. There is a ethnic minority there. Well, it's quite large minority of Uyghurs. These are, you could say, Muslim people who are living there and have lived there for thousands and thousands of years. I can't remember when China took over this land from East Turkestan or wherever, but now it's part of China. And just because of them being, you could say, Muslim and even uncontrolled in that respect, they just sort of like take over and they say, no, this is wrong. Yeah. And just like, well, I'm not going to explain it. I'm going to let Adrian Zen a little bit later, towards the end of the video, tell you more, who's an absolute expert in this area and has got Dr. Adrian Zen, not Mr., related to this. Now, what else is happening in the world? Well, more protests in the United States of America. New York, New York.
You're disrupting traffic, idiots. You can't do that. That's against the law.
I agree with the freedom of speech, but the freedom of speech shouldn't disrupt or upset people. It gets noticed. But the thing is, we all know what's happening in the Middle East. And yeah, some people support Palestine. That's fine. If they want to, it's their choice. Some people support Israel. That's fine. It's okay. It's their choice. It's freedom of speech, which, well, doesn't really happen in China, but they can in the Western world. And I just feel sorry for the people who just want to get on with their daily lives, who don't really have time to actually go or to cause a protest. And it just can be frustrating. Do it in an area where there's hundreds of people. You can protest, let's say, in a park. Don't block traffic or whatever. It's just annoying, and you're going to get a bad rap over that. Quite simply, what happens like this.
Get out of the way! I have to get home! Let him go! Go! Run him over!
So it is going to get press coverage, but the people in New York, the average person in New York, is going to go, oh God, I can't go across the Brooklyn Bridge, for example. And the Palestinians are just going to get a bad reputation for doing that. A peaceful protest, let's say in Central Park, with hundreds of thousands of people, you'll still get noticed about it. But like this is sort of like being a little bit childish. So this is just my point of view. If you agree or disagree, leave some comments in the comment section below. Now, moving on. Yes, this is all topsy-turvy today. We're going back into China, and this frog, yeah, I did say this frog was stopped by the police for some unknown reason, but maybe he was a little bit hungry, which we'll show you in a minute or two. So you're hungry, it's time for a party, go to a 5-star hotel, there's a buffet spread. Now, what would happen in, you could say, England or the United States? Let's show you what happens in some cases in the People's Republic of China.
看看，早餐大潮啊！看看，这个一天早上的早餐成了抢餐，造的非常狼狈。看看，看饿猪了，看看这边的人到什么程度？
Makes me feel hungry already. Now, going back to the Palestinian protests, I would say this is a better way to protest on the side of the street and get as many people there as possible. It's the media is going to cover it, but you're not upsetting and harming other people in their daily life, getting from A to B. They will notice it, they will report it, that's it.
Palestine will be free. From the sea to the river. From the sea to the river. Palestine will live forever. Palestine will live forever.
Now, let's go to the headline of this show today, the actual CCP brainwashing power related to the Uyghurs in the northern part or the northwestern part of China.
Evidence really shows that this is a campaign to break a people. It's, after all, most likely the largest incarceration of an ethno-religious minority since the Holocaust.
This is quite a long video that I found, so I've done a little bit of editing in a positive way to try and capture the most in a shorter space of time.
So what we're seeing in the region is sort of Beijing's master plan to control, to break the back of entire ethnic groups by interning people, masses of people, key people, the old generation. We see how many elderly people are in the camps. We see that from the data. It shows like the taking out of a whole generation that's been transmitting cultural and spiritual knowledge.
So something a little bit different for today. I'm not too sure whether this video will get monetized or not. Quite simply, if you do see advertisements here, then I get paid for the advertisements. If there's no advertisements, well, basically, this is I'm not getting paid. So any support for this channel is really appreciated. All the money actually goes to the cat food for my 2 lovely cats, which I did show a video of a little bit earlier. If you can't, that's no problem. Please like and subscribe. They say that helps the algorithm. I don't know. I've just been stuck at 32,000 subscribers for, I think, like a year now. But regardless of that, I will wish you a happy Tuesday, the day that this is being recorded on, Tuesday, the 9th of January, 2024. I wonder what this year is going to be like. I think it's going to be a very, very interesting year with things which is happening in Ukraine, things which is happening in the Middle East. God bless to all. Your point of view, please leave it. I may agree with it, I may disagree with it, but that's my own personal opinion. But I try to do this in an objective way and a civil way as well. So make sure you give it a thumbs up as well. I'm asking so much from you, so much indeed. Have an awesome day. Bye-bye for now. Cheers.